Just follow all the tracks until they all converge at one spot off like a pond or a lake or whatever, and they start running on these little ice ditches. And when they pinch down, I mean, drop a snare right here. This is, I mean, it does not get any better than this right here. Right there. I'll pin it, come back, set a snare, and it'll be probably a day, and I'll have one there. I mean, because you're going to catch one here, and you're going to have a million coyotes come look at that coyote. So set all the small branching trails so you can pick up 2 or 3, 4 or 5 other coyotes. All right, change of plans. I got to go to my truck, and I got to set this today. I don't have time to wait. I mean, look at this. All solid coyote tracks. They have, I think, 2 deer killed in here. I found a deer kill in there. There's just insane trails going through here, and I can see looks like a leg right there. They might have 2 killed in here. Look at these freaking coyote trails going through here. I mean, it don't get any easier than snaring in this. I'm gonna stay away from these dead deer because they're gonna be slowing down in here. But I gotta go back to my truck. I don't have a whole lot of time here, but there's just so many good spots. I'm just gonna set as much as humanly possible. Beat down coyote trail coming through this wicked little pinch here. I mean, there ain't a chance in hell that they see that. Automatic. There's another one. I think this is snare number 6. All these coyotes coming off this slough and so many different spots. I mean, there's endless good trails. Just got a snare tucked right in this little hole that they're going through. What happened on this one too? This is my second miss here now. I got one little strand of hair in this snare. I don't know what happened here. You can see that one lone track that came through here, coming from that way. Cross through here, and this is my second miss here now. This took me a while to even find this snare. It actually looks like he was caught for like a second. There's like all this grass is all smashed down here. Oh, what the heck happened? So weird. I had almost the exact same thing happen over there. It's like he jumped through it and his tail closed it. Or something like that. That had to have been what happened, I bet. Yeah, these are some of my favorite spots to set. Like, look at all these muskrat dens in here and little pinch points, and so easy to snare on these spots. I mean, and the cattails, like this, they're so thick too when they run through there, they can't see. It is slippery than snot out here. He's hiding. Small coyote, but pretty good looking one, actually. Pretty decent looking. Oh, that's a female in heat. I can see that from here. Yep. Look at all the blood on her tail. She's in heat for sure. You're missing a tooth. Yeah, you're missing a canine. Get you to the coyote dentist. Well, I finally caught one at the deer kill. After a couple misses, half these snares are just drooped over. I mean, soaking wet. Actually a really nice coyote, but had to go rolling around in the water and everything else when I got there, so I didn't take a video of her. But this ice is nice dragging ice here. Well, I'll be damned. Third coyote of the day. This one is all wet too. That's the thing, you just get these warm-ups and... Ooh, he's a talker. Hardly have any snares up. These waterways are just killer. I mean, in a couple of days, I mean, this is all going to be water. You don't, that's a big coyote. Great big head on that coyote. He doesn't look like he's in the greatest shape though. He's got a hole dug right through the front ice here. Yeah, he's all rubbed out too. Would have been a pretty dog though. Yeah, he's all rubbed out. He actually might have mange, I don't know. I don't know, he reeks though. Checking some snares. I hardly have any snares even out, but we start walking out here and I see I got a coyote here at this deer kill. Third coyote here. Yeah, he's good luck. First time that fancy Denali's gonna see a little blood in the back of that truck, so break her in. You would never be able to, like, you can't tell that you even have one caught here until he just jumped up for a second. I don't even, oh, there he is over there. Oh, that's the one that's closest to that deer too. Look at him going nuts. I mean, I've had so many misses here too. My snares like tip over every night here. Ooh, does he stink? Pretty decent looking coyote. Dude, calm down. I bet you that's another male. Oh, does he stink? Dude, pretty. Look at the eyes on that coyote. Hold still. Jeez! Pretty dog. Man, I was just walking back here. This is the first coyote I caught in this river bottom. It looks like a beautiful coyote. I knew I had one caught because this is the first day where there wasn't a bunch of deer bedded right here. And I'm like, yep, I can just tell. I know I have one caught. Oh, it's a gorgeous coyote. Beautiful coyote. Oh my gosh. Oh, I got a double. Two dogs running side by side, baby. That's why you set them like that. Two beautiful coyotes. Look at. Yep. Yeah, baby. You let him hear it. Two huge coyotes too. Oh, how cool is that? Probably the closest I've ever caught coyotes in cables side by side like that. I have the exact same setup about 75 yards down the way there, where I have cables side by side, because this is how they hunt rabbits. They just run side by side and they flush them to each other. There's a ton of rabbits in here. If I didn't pick them up in those two snares, or if there was more coyotes that kind of went around them, I have these two set up side by side as well. Killer trail right here. Barely see that snare. And then I got another one on this killer trail right up in there. Barely see them. Such a good spot. This is just the first night. It's been so cruddy and warm, and then we had a kind of a little front roll through where it got real cold and windy, and it was kind of sleeting last night, where they can smell real good, and they were running. I don't know how many snares I got left, but hardly any. I got another coyote here, like a real pale one. This cable was kind of hard to check, so I'm glad. I'm sure he's all bleeding probably from that sharp ice. Actually, I'm surprised he didn't pull that out of there. Yeah, that ice is so sharp. Where are you bleeding from? Yeah, you can see this waterway. The ice is like, the coyotes are running through here real hard, but it's real hollow underneath there. And I tried to anchor in here. I didn't know if that was gonna work or not. Actually, I came here with Skylar Sommers the other day, and he stepped out onto that and busted right through that. And it's like enough ice for the coyotes to run, but I was like, oh man, maybe they're gonna stop there now if they see that busted ice. And maybe they would have, but got him. Second coyote here. I mean, this is coyote number 6 off this deer kill. This is a little ways from that kill, but coyote number, I don't really know how many I got, maybe 9 or something. I mean, I hardly have any snares left, hardly at all. Well, things started going uphill after this morning. The coyotes must have ran so hard last night. This is the 5th coyote of the day. I had 7 snares that were functioning, that were up last night, and I have 5 coyotes out of the 7 snares. This one's really hard to check here. I stand out on this point and look down like into these willows, and I always have a hard time. I'm like, man, do I have one down there or not? And a lot of times I walk down there because I think I have one. And I'm searching through my binos forever. I look down there and like, boom, I put my binos up and he's just standing there just staring right at me. It looks like a freaking massive coyote. So I walk down in there. Another one on one of these little waterways here. Like the first or second day I got here, there's a little bit of snow and there was just one lone set of coyote tracks going through this waterway, through these willows here. Probably hunting rabbits. And there's actually a spring, a natural spring not far from here. So this actually thaws out really quick. It was just open water the other day. So I'm like, well, they're not going to use this until it freezes back up. I look down here and it's always a hard one to check. Like I'm looking from up on top of the hill and I have a hard time. I know it's right by this black thing up here. There's a black little basket or whatever. And I'm like, man, I don't know if I have one or not. I saw him right. Oh, now he's wrapping himself all up. Giant coyote. That's where I have those 2 cables side by side there. It's possible I could have a double in there. I don't see another coyote, but I got one more down the river here, and I also have one on this side of the river too. Another one went through the gauntlet. These 2 trails in here are just absolutely dynamite. I'm surprised I don't have a double here on these 2 trails. Yeah, that cable's still hanging right there. Another dog in here. Well, packing up shop here. I'm gonna leave. I'll leave this stuff out and then I'll come grab it tomorrow after I check. But I was kind of calling this like my last day here. I mean, I hardly have any stuff out. Like I have eight cables still out. I mean, I've caught in almost every single one that I hung. Had one caught here. I'd been hammering them in this river bottom now, so they know what's going. They know the business, and it's up to them. Like if they want to get out, if they really want to get out of a cable, like they have the will to survive, they'll get out of it. If they have enough time. He got out of it. I mean, he chewed out. This is the first chew out I had here, and he wanted nothing to do with running up here then. I'll flip this around here. He tried every spot before he found the ticket. And, you know, he must have cut up his mouth a little bit. Went down. There's a bunch of coyote tracks here. I'm sure there was a bunch of coyotes that were sitting down here watching them. But then he must have came down here. Because there's little, you can see a little bit of blood. He was probably just thirsty, so he probably just came down and grabbed something to drink. And booked her the hell out of here. It looks like he ran down here, probably crossed that freaking log. Usually they cross right there. All those coyotes cross right there. I'm guessing he crossed, was running this side of this river here. Actually, I caught that guy's freaking dog in this snare too here. That little puppy. That was like a week ago. I've caught so many coyotes on these two trails now that they're so weary coming through here. They came just blasting over these logs. Absolutely slammed on the brakes right there at this cable. He saw it last second. He locked her up, put her in four-wheel. Got out of there.